Here's a voiceover introduction to this video. Basically it's just me reorganising my bookshelves, as well as a bit of bookshelf declutter and a tiny bookshelf tour at the end. Enjoy! Books that I'm getting rid of are Since You've Been Gone, Holding Up the Universe, Everything, The Fifth Wave, Dorothy Must Die, A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Now, I know this is a classic, but this is like my 5th edition of Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol, and I've actually got this exact like Penguin Classics edition. Some of this is the Homo Sapiens Agenda hardback edition. Now, this is a special edition, but like I said, I've not got a connection personally to this book, and whilst I collect different versions of books, I don't really want this on my shelf anymore. I don't know why. I've just been thinking about it for a while. I think also, it sounds weird, I don't like the feel of the dust jacket. It goes through me, like when I touch it, and like that noise, like 'cause it just sticks up. No. My movie version of The Hobbit. This one's a falling to bits, but also I prefer my other cover. Magisterium Copper Gauntlet. I'm not getting rid of the first one because it's signed, and for some reason if the book's signed I feel like that's a memory, like it's a souvenir from the occasion rather than just the book in itself. And then 2 series I'm getting rid of. The Hush Hush series. Yeah, this is one that 13-year-old Georgie loved, but 19-year-old Georgie doesn't. Like, I'm never gonna read these again. They are like the cringiest paranormal books you can have. Then another one of a 13-year-old series, they're actually really heavy, is the Alienated trilogy. So the top 2 shelves are Hamilton and Shadowhunters, and the gap by Hamilton is from when the next Eldest Curses books come out, so that they have a space to go onto and I don't have to try and squeeze them in somewhere. And then we move on to what I call my classic shelf. So the ones on the left are ones that my grandma collected for me when I was a baby. So she got them in the newspaper. It was like you paid a bit extra and you got the books. Then I have the Penguin Classics, the RSC Shakespeare ones, I've got the words there, Oxford Classics, Penguin Modern Classics, Brothers Grimm Vintage, which I really want to read, and then the beautiful Penguin English Libraries, which they're stunning. This is more miscellaneous adult ones. So we have Ian McEwan, who's one of my favourite authors, and then we have some other ones, lots of ones which I had to get for uni or A-level. And then we have some of the books which I bought recently. And then we move on to some young adults. So we've got Maggie Stiefvater and Becky Albertalli. So this shelf is mainly young adult, apart from the pink book near the end, which is Simone de Beauvoir's The Second Sex, which I got for studying my coursework at A-level to reference her. This section here is comics, graphic novels, poetry, plays and short stories. So it's kind of a section that I don't have a lot of all of them, so I just grouped them together. But also they do look pretty, and it's got room for a mouse when my boyfriend decides to return it to me. And then we have more YA, so your classics and your middle grade magisterium, which is signed. Same as the Carrie books, they're both signed because we met her, me and my friends. So on the bottom shelf we have the Harry Potters, then more like YA children's classics with some Holly Blacks, and then the Lunar Chronicles, which I've only read the first one of, but I do plan to eventually get around to them all. So the smaller bookcase is mainly just classic YA. So top shelf is classic YA, middle shelf classic YA, and Anne Frank. I couldn't find a space to put her elsewhere, so she's just ended up on that shelf for some reason, but there's a little bit of space so I can squish something else in. And then more classic literature, as in like young adult, middle grade literature, and then also some random like houseplants, Prague books, and then the one about how to take it easy. Then my final shelf is also a bit random mixed towards the end. So we've got uni books for second year, and critical theory books. And then on the bottom shelf we have one critical theory book. My children's books is in the ones which had an impact on my childhood, so I saved. And then recipe books. So thanks for watching this bookshelf reorganisation / bookshelf tour / bookshelf declutter. Kind of a combination of all of them. But yeah, it's just something I needed to get done and thought I may as well film in case anyone finds it interesting. Bye!